What is up, everybody? My name is BVMSerious and welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. Today is Gastly Community Day. We are back in our same old spot as usual for Community Day. And on screen right now I actually have my first shiny Gastly. We're going to go on ahead, use a Golden Raz, and throw an Ultra Ball at it to secure the catch. And there we go, there's my first shiny Gastly. Alright, let's start checking these other Gastlys. Okay, this Gastly is not shiny. But we're going to catch it anyways because I really want a nice PvP Haunter and possibly even a good PvP Gengar. Because in the Great League, Haunter is a really huge threat. Despite how squishy it is, a Shadow Punch or a Shadow Ball or even a Sludge Bomb from a Haunter is more than enough to threaten your entire team. Because it's really good at pressuring your shield, so that's definitely why I really want a Haunter. So I'm going to catch as many of these as possible so that I can try to go for PvP Haunter. The other thing is that Gengar 2 will also be rocking the move Shadow Punch as well, like Haunter does. So I'm probably expecting to see Gengar get thrown into the Ultra League and possibly even the Master League a lot more. Oh, here we go. We just got another shiny Gastly. This is the third one I actually need because back in 2018 I did the Gengar Raid Day and I got a shiny Gengar from that. So really, I only just needed 2 shiny Gastlys here, so this time around we also have another special research. Unlike the Weedle Community Day where we did not have a special research set, this special research costs $1. So it already looks like it did a few of the tasks already. The only other one we have to do now is power up Pokemon 10 times for 10 Pokeballs. Otherwise we can go ahead and claim our 20 Gastly candies and a free reward Gastly. So let's see if this one is shiny. Okay, this Gastly is not shiny. Alright, so for powering up my Pokemon 10 times, I'm actually going to power up this Sea King that I might actually do a triple legacy one. I did actually see somebody use a triple legacy Sea King in the Great League and it seemed to actually perform pretty well. So I might actually just do that myself. So this is the Pokemon I'm actually going to power up 10 times and this should get pretty close to 1500. So let's see. Yep. 1495, so that's like 5 CP lower than the CP limit for Great League. I might actually invest into a triple legacy Sea King. I'm not entirely sure yet. There's other things I do want to use my Elite Fast TM on, like maybe like a Zapdos to get like Thunder Shock, because Thunder Shock is a really nice charging fast move for Zapdos. Earlier I actually did a raid with somebody from Poland and I got this Alolan Raichu from Poland, which I think is actually really cool. If Niantic actually does decide to bring back the Lake Guardians, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf, this could actually be really huge. This would be interesting because we'll be able to invite friends to help each other get like the Lake Guardians that we're missing because they are regional. Here in the Americas where I live, we have only Azelf, which is the blue one, and actually it's my personal favorite of the 3. But at the same time, I do want to have a Uxie and a Mesprit of my own, so that's why I've been reaching out to like other Discords and been putting my friend code on there to try and see if I can get like friends from like Europe and even the Asia Pacific region so that I can get Mesprit and Uxie. And of course, in exchange, I would actually be doing the same thing for those people and invite them to any Azelf raids that I see over here in America. Alright, let's go on ahead and claim our rewards. So, yep, there we go. There's our Stardust. I don't like how we're not able to bypass the rewards anymore. Will we be as lucky as we were on Abra and C-Dot Community Day? Let's see. No, we are not. This Gastly is not shiny. Alright, so moving on to the second set, we have catch 15 Gastly for 20 Gastly candies. Transfer 10 Pokemon for a Haunter. Evolve 3 Gastly for 1,000 experience, and then the rewards for this task set is 2,000 Stardust, another Incense, and a Poffin. Alright, so we just completed the second set of tasks, so let's get that reward Haunter, shall we? Yep, so it is a Haunter. Let's go on ahead and catch it. Alright, now we can go on ahead and actually claim our rewards. Got all the Stardust. Alright, moving on to the third set of tasks, we have make 3 Great Curveball throws for 20 Gastly candies, evolve a Haunter for 5 Golden Razes, transfer 10 Pokemon for 1,500 experience. The rewards for this task set is 2,000 Stardust, another Incense, and a Rocket Radar. So let's check out the Haunter that we have and let's see what its IVs are. You know what, I'm just going to evolve it. just for the task. And there we go, our first Gengar with the Legacy Shadow Punch. The other thing too is that Gastly got the second most votes amongst Weedle, Squirtle, and Sandshrew for the next couple community days. At first I was hoping that Sandshrew would have won, and obviously Weedle, because we never got shiny Weedle yet. But I was actually hoping for Sandshrew over Gastly, just because I really wanted those shiny families really badly. And obviously I didn't do the Philadelphia Safari Zone, so I did not have access to the shiny Alolan and Sandshrew. My only dilemma with that is like Gastly could already be shiny, and again we're just getting another legacy move. Now I will say one thing though, Mega Evolution is about to come to Pokemon Go soon. I'm not sure when. Maybe it will be out during Go Fest, I'm not 100% sure. But Gengar does have a Mega Evolution, so I mean, in all respect, I'm actually kind of glad now that they did Gastly over Sandshrew, but if it weren't for the fact that Mega Evolution was about to come out, I would be even more opposed to having Gastly for the community day, and at that point I would have just rather had Sandshrew, because then that would have meant we had gotten two different shiny families. And obviously none of this is to say that Gengar is a bad Pokemon. I mean, I don't mean anything by, like, everything I've said. I mean, I love Gengar. Gengar is a very good Pokemon. He has, like, really high offensive power, so in some cases he might actually be better than Giratina, but it's his defense that kind of concerns me, because Gengar is a very squishy Pokemon, so he doesn't take attacks very well than some Pokemon do, or at least more so than, like, Giratina. Like, Giratina is capable of taking more hits than a Gengar would. In addition, Gengar is also part Poison type, so he is also vulnerable to those Psychic and Ground type Pokemon as well. So those are just additional weaknesses that Gengar has to look out for. Yeah, I'm actually really glad that they did this community day, because this gives me the opportunity to get a good PvP Haunter for the Great League, and possibly a good PvP Gengar with the Legacy Shadow Punch for the possibly the Ultra League and maybe even the Master League. Also, in addition, Great League and Ultra League will be returning tomorrow, so I'm very excited about it, because I'm really close to rank 9 now, and I don't want to mess it up by doing the league that I hate most, and that is Master League. I've actually tried doing a little bit of the Premier Cup, which bans Legendaries and Mythicals from it, and even with that, I'm still kind of bad at it. Alright, we are back at our typical spot, back at Alt Park, to do some more shiny checking and catching more Gastlys and trying to finish up the research. Between now and from the last time I was filming, I caught a few more shiny Gastlys, so... And I actually swapped out my buddy to Rufflet instead of Scraggy, because I want to get as many of the special little gifts as much as I can. And I also did forget to mention, you can actually encounter up to 5 Gastlys through the Go Snapshot, so there is also that. We did actually complete the rest of these tasks here, so let's go ahead and claim the 20 Gastly candies and claim the experience. Alright, now let's go ahead and claim the Stardust here. There we go. Alright, so we're on the last task right now. Pretty much everything is completed for you automatically, so we got 5,000 Stardust to claim, 1,500 experience to claim, and 5 Silver Pineapps. We have the task set reward of 2,000 Stardust, 3 rare candies, and a reward Gengar that knows Shadow Punch. Alright, here we go. We got the Gengar here, and we are going to try and catch this. There we go. We got our Gengar. Now let's just see how good he is, just out of curiosity. He is... oh, that's bad. Just as bad as the other Gengar that I just evolved too. Alright, so I did actually forget to mention, I am still working on my GoFest challenges. I'm actually on the last set right now. All I have to do is just claim these 20 Razzes, and then claim the task set reward. Just a rare candy, a lucky egg. And obviously the reward Pokemon for this is just a little Petalil, which I do still need Lilligant, which is why I've been pineapping every single Petalil I'm finding in the wild right now. Alright, we finally got the Petalil. Let's see how good it is. Ooh, not bad. It's a 91%. I just need at least 2 more Petalils pineapped, and then I should be able to get myself a Lilligant. It does require a Sunstone. Thankfully, we don't need a Unova Stone to evolve it, because using a Unova Stone is just kind of annoying because you don't get very many of them. Right now, me and my dad are pretty much just taking a break from the whole community day stuff. I've already gotten several shiny Gastlys, and I've already gotten a few good PvP worthy Haunters and Gengars as well. Another thing I did notice too is that the special research, the one that we're doing for the community day, is actually titled The Great Gastly, which could actually be a possible reference to The Great Gatsby, which is a pretty popular novel. I'm not sure who did it. Do you know who actually did The Great Gatsby? F. Scott Fitzgerald, that's right. I thought it was someone along those lines, but yeah, I forgot. F. Scott Fitzgerald was the one that did The Great Gatsby. So yeah, I feel like this is a possible Great Gatsby reference, but just something I figured I'd kind of point out. Alright, so for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be evolving one of my Gastlys into a Haunter, so we're going to go on ahead and actually do that right now. Alright, here we go, we got our shiny Haunter. I do like the shiny family for Gastly, although the only thing is, like, the Gastly is very noticeable as a shiny, but the Haunter, if it weren't for the blue tongue that it's got, it's also kind of barely noticeable. But the one thing I will say is the Gengar. The Gengar is barely noticeable at all. So let me see, here we go, we got, well, here's the regular Gengar. The regular Gengar is just normal, it's purple. Now, here is the shiny Gengar. It's barely noticeable at all. It's like just a slightly darker shade of purple. You can barely notice it. But yes, this is the Gengar I got during the raid day. I don't know if you can see the yellow tag or not, but that is 2018. I got that on the Gengar raid day with the Legacy Lick and Psychic. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I'm glad I finally have the shiny family, and I'm finally glad I got my first actual shiny Gastly and Haunter. I got a ton of shiny Gastlys already. I'm probably going to end up getting rid of a lot of them because I don't really need that many. And also, I already have a lot of PvP worthy Haunters and Gengars I can use for the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League respectively. I also have recently done like a big purge before the community day. As you can see, like a lot of the Pokemon I've just been catching and hatching are nothing but Gastlys, so I'm probably going to have to go back and check through all of those and start purging some more. I've been going through like each generation of Pokemon and just purging extra Pokemon I really don't need. It's been getting to the point where I really just need to purge some shinies and legendaries as well, because GoFest is obviously coming up this following weekend, and I do plan to actually film both days. I got really lucky and I have both of those days to myself, so I will actually be filming that. But anyways, let's talk about Shadow Punch and what it will do for Gengar. Obviously, as far as raids go, you'd be better off just using Shadow Ball. I mean, Shadow Punch really isn't going to be doing a whole lot for Gengar, but in PvP, this could make Gengar the rough equivalent to like a Haunter in Great League, but for Ultra and Master League respectively. If you were to use Gengar in Ultra or Master League, it would just be like using a Haunter in Great League. With Shadow Claw as a fast move, and with Shadow Punch and or Shadow Ball or Sludge Bomb, you could turn Gengar into a pretty big threat to pressure your opponent's shields in Ultra League or Master League. So I don't know if I'm actually going to use Gengar or not. I might actually look into investing into it. I'll just see like what the current meta is looking like right now. I mean, obviously, people are still going to be using Haunter because Haunter is a pretty big threat in the Great League, especially when it comes to pressuring shields. Like, you almost just have to respect the fact that it's got to be either a Shadow Ball or a Sludge Bomb. And whenever I fight a Haunter, I just don't want to take that risk. So I might invest into one of my Gengars, and I might even invest into one of my Haunters for Great League. Right now, like I said, I'm really close to rank 9, and I just don't want to mess it up right now. Especially with the Master League and Premier League, where that's my biggest weak point, mostly because I just don't have the resources to invest right now. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So yeah, other than that, I think today has been a pretty successful community day. So I think I'm actually going to go on ahead and wrap up this video right here. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Also leave a like and a comment, won't hurt either. But anyways, that is it for me today. I'm BVMSerious, and I hope you guys have a seriously amazing day. Thank you so much for watching.